Join us for this Saturday. So I'm going to be taking off the color. We just do root retouch and we're going to be blow dry and cut. Stay tuned to see the ending. Yeah. Okay. It's powder. Oh.
Oui.
Yeah. Comme un massage nodig.
Schön.
Hi. Is het warm genoeg?
Het is goed warm.
Ja?
Ja, ja. Het is redelijk warm.
Beter
Nog
zo?
wat- Ja, nu is het goed. Ideaal.
Dat was broodjesstraat zeker, hè? Of moet
Ja,
dat
ja.
eigenlijk niet? Moet dat eigenlijk niet?
Wel, ja. Misschien zustertjoepjes, ik weet niet.
Ja,
Ik vind dat nog redelijk goed meevalt, maar
Oké.
kijk wat dat...
Ja.
dat
Ja, als je dat
samen
goed vindt, voor mij is dat gedekt. Ik zal zien,
Ja.
als die puntjes
Ah, wel,
niet
voilà.
is.
Als het gedaan is, of dat nodig is.
Ja. is a very light hair that is going through telogen section. So the hair right now is on resting frizz. So the hair is light, the scalp is sensitive. You want to rest it very well. Make sure you don't leave any silicone on the hair. So I did color this hair. I'm gonna towel it right now and see if it needs extra treatment. So. For you to know if your hair needs protein or treatment or leave-in condition, you have to towel dry it first and then you see what it gives. See? So I'm going to be using leave-in condition. Why? The hair is not dry. If I should use deep treatment here, it will be too soft and I can't get the blow dry correctly. Okay, so I'm just going to use leave-in condition for color. Madam, my class name. If your hair is too soft, very slippery, you know that you have too much moisture. So you want to keep the moisture and the protein in balance. If one is too much, it's an issue for your hair. And if you don't know, it's better. See, it's not dry. As you can see, I want to get this closer. See that the hair is not dry. It's not. So you don't need. So what I'm just gonna do is to use this for color. All this for after color is a leave-in condition. So I'm gonna use it on the length of the hair. I think I'm gonna comb it and see if the tips, if the ends need to be trimmed. If not, we just go straight to blow dry. You don't want to use too much. That is it. Yeah. Your treatment is for your hair, not for the scalp, so avoid using treatment on your scalp, okay? Let's see. Is coming and see. Oh, is a little
Ik ben groot geworden, dat zal moeten lukken, denk ik.
Ja.
Eerder gekrompen. Dat ik nu nog moest groeien, dat is ook niet normaal.
Maar ja, ik probeer mijn stoel naar beneden te doen. Ik zou zeggen, ik heb mijn ballerina aan.
Ja, voilà.
Nu weet ik waarom.
Ja.
Nu weet ik waarom, inderdaad.
En ik zit wel altijd heel recht.
Ja, dat heb ik graag, hè. Echt. Oh,
dat doe ik van als ik yoga doe, dat je let op je houding, dat je
ja, ik ook,
in je gezakt zit.
Ik let ook op.
En dat is veel beter voor mijn nek en mijn rug.
Ja, ik ook.
Dus ik let
Ja.
op.
We gaan die puntjes ook knippen.
Ja, doe maar.
So I'm just going to cut the ends. We're just going to do the ends cutting. Can you see those broken ones? I don't know if you guys can see from there. You see, once the end is break, you just have to take it off. Because even if you blow dry, the blow dry will not stick like perfectly. You have these coiling broken ends all over. So it's not a good idea because you want to grow your hair, not to cut your hair. Just cut the ends, those broken ones. That is all you need to cut off. This one you cannot even see it on camera. Happy Easter to you guys in advance. het was needed, hè? Het was nodig, hè?
Ah, wel ja, het is daarmee...
Een beetje naar beneden kijken, dank u wel. Hoe moet dat gebrushed worden? Vous savez pas. Qu'est-ce qu'on va
Je weet dat
faire?
ik krijg zo'n zoom en zo wat leven in. Hè.
Ja, een beetje.
Tenzij dat je van 3 weet.
Oké.
Ja, een beetje movement.
A bit of movement in her blow dry, she said. Yes. I only take off what is needed, what is broken. That is just all. Je ziet ze zo in je rustfases, hè?
Ja.
Van je haar.
Ja.
Ja, daarmee ook die puntje versleten een beetje wat rapper. Hè? Ik ga eerst brushen en dan gaan we je frufru zien. Hè?
Ja.
Nadat je brushed is goed?
Ja.
Oké. So I'm going to be blow dry with mousse. So you can see we need more volume. We need more volume, okay? And she wants it a bit wavy, a bit more movement, more dramatic. So let's make the hair dramatic for her together. So to do that, it's better to use mousse to get a strong hold. It's better to use mousse, okay? So you can see what I'm talking about. And yes, I almost threw this thing away. So if your mousse is not like coming out, you just put it as just put the container inside hot water. Before you know, it will get ready to pump up. Fila. So let's go. We have earth brushing. Creo que es muy suave, es muy pequeño. Olha lá, nem fornales. Onde é que é o fornal? guys, if you pay attention to the way I'm blow drying it, I'm not putting too much heat because the hair is light. You want to avoid using too much heat so as not to damage it more than it already is. So if you see the direction of my blow dry, the majority of the hair is coming towards me. It's just the 50% that is going to the hair itself. And at the same time, I'm using cold hair to cool my coil. In order for you to retain the coil, you have to use cold hair. Stay tuned to see the end results. This just to create volume, okay? If you're thinking and like wondering why is she leaving all this brush on it, it's to create volume and a strong hold so that she don't lose her blow dry on time. She can still have this at least to Monday, you know. She can enjoy Easter with it. So if you have a light hair, you are trying to create volume, this is another option. If you have long hair that always stay flat on your hair, so you can try this at home. You have to use a small brush in order for the volume to stay. If you use a big brush, the volume will fall off very fast. I'm going to take off this just to make sure the connection is smooth. Okay, so we'll leave some part. So if you notice, the higher you go, you can make the brush more smaller so as to retain the coil. Okay, so as to retain the coil. So you can brush with thicker brush, but you go with a smaller brush. It's also very important that the ends, you roll it very well so that you don't have these dry ends. So you brush the ends very well and roll it in so you have a beautiful curl at the end. So we're almost done here, and then I'll allow the hair to cool down a bit. Zazwar?
Ja.
Zazwar?
Ja, ja, dat is waar.
Is dat echt? Ik kan het niet van achter te doen.
En daar een beetje hoofd hebben.
Ik kan het van achter doen. Maar gewoon die weer doen en niet van achter doen. Van de rooster. En dat is nu een plastic, hè? Van de rooster. Nu gaan we dat zo houden.
Altijd.
Dan zit je mijn glas nemen, hè. Mijn glas nemen, neem iets weg. On a hair that is very light, you have this tendency of the hair really sticking to the brush. So this is a way to take it off. If it's a thick hair, you don't have this, it's because it's lighter. So you just pull your comb in and you have the hair. Meen dat waar?
Ja,
Ik kan dat wel zeggen. Io cercam nevrota plura skula. Guys. So we're gonna take off this color first before we follow that head. Beter of is goed?
Ja.
Mag ik nu die tonen overdoen?
Ja, dat mag. Allee, ik weet niet wat je normaal doet tonen of het is geen collage, maar het is...
Dat is dus. Dat is
Oh.
not Frans.
Oh, ja, ja, ja.
Engels is zo tonen.
Aan tonen.
Ja. Ik heb dat in school zo collage geleerd en dan nu.
Ja,
we
maar
dat
ja,
over.
dus iedereen kent dat ook.
Ja, ja. So we do a downtone balayage on this because she wants to keep a natural color but with a little bit of dimension. Stay tuned to see also the end result of this. She's color 2 as base color, okay? So now I'm gonna use a little bit toner to blend the hair because she have balayage previous that is wine out and it's too light, so she don't want it anymore. Oh, sorry, you're not seeing me. I'm sorry. Okay. So this is the toner I'm using to blend the color. This toner is gonna down tone those dark, those light pieces that she do not want anymore, and blend my new color, make it look glowing, shining. Yes. So if your highlight is wine out and you're like, my color is not shiny, what can I do? I don't want to color my hair. So you can use toner. Toner is really very good. I use it a lot and I love it. It's really amazing. It can do wonder to your hair. So what you can do is to get the toner and use it on your hair. It will blend it, neutralize those unwanted color, and give your hair that beautiful glow that you're looking for. So I'm gonna leave this toner for like 5 to 10 minutes and see what it gives, because I really want it to down tone those white pieces, those light pieces. So in the meantime, we are going back to finish that hair. Madam, my hair just washed it. Okay, we're going to finish that. Hi. How are you doing? Happy Easter in advance. So let's go back to our blow dry. Yes, let's go back and finish. We still have some few minutes there. Yes. Can you tell that she have light hair? You cannot tell. So if you don't see anything special, you don't have to. Those dancing you are seeing is also the same dancing, okay? The straightener that I use, but I didn't use straightener here. But my usual straightener, I can't really remember the name now. It's not around the corner. But it's a good one, very, very good one. You can ask the question under any of my video, okay? When I'm free, I will respond and I will put the brand there for you, okay? But it's a good one, like T450, so it's a good one. But this is with brush, it's not with a straightener. Madame, qu'est-ce que vous pensez?
Je pense que c'est très bien.
Jullie kennen zich hoeveel hard als madame heeft nou. Zie ik hoeveel hard dat mijn madame heeft nou. Ongelooflijk, hè? Waar is uw streep in de middel?
Deze kant zo'n beetje.
Ah ja, deze kant zo.
Ja. Ja, want ik zit hier met die...
Met die weerbossen.
Met die dingen, hè.
Ja.
Die en daar en die en daar.
Ja.
Dus...
Je blijft maar dat korter, denk je dat goed is.
Ik zou niet korter doen, want anders gaat het nog
Dan
heel
gaat het
omhoog
omhoog, hè.
springen.
Ja. Ik heb nu naar boven gebrosd, hè.
Ja.
Daarmee lijkt precies dat het
Ja.
kort is. Maar normaal gezien is het niet zo kort.
Ja. Dus,
Voilà, madame. Moet ik creperen van boven of gewoon naturel laten?
gewoon natuurlijk.
Naturel. Hier heb je een weerbossen precies.
Oh, waar ik pijs dat ik
Alle kanten.
in een alweer borstel ben, ik weet dat niet.
Ja? Ja. Wanneer zijn je weg? Is dat vandaag of morgen?
Ze biedt vertrekken al, want
Ah ja,
naar
dan
Hasselt.
dan moet ik een goede lak op doen. Dat we blijven staan, hè. Of blijven. Wat zou je een keer tonen aan mijn vogels? Alsjeblieft. Voilà. Ze zijn de stoel draaien. Beautiful and amazing people. So this is what we got from the call. This is it. Okay. There's a volume. You can't even think that my clients don't have really that much hair. So this is what we do. Voila. She got enough volume. She don't want it perfect. She wants it a bit crazy. So this is a bit crazy. No perfection. Today no perfection.
Ja,
Alsjeblieft.
dank u wel.
So then we are going back to that color. Een afspraak? Wanneer kan dat zijn? Kijk eens. Oh ja. Als dat mijn gsm zijn? Ik heb het.
Kan in de week van de 18e mei?
18, hè?
In de week van 18 mei?
Ja, zeg maar. Ja, wacht.
dan heb ik 7 weken.
En die ligt vanaf toen op welk dag mag dat zijn?
Zo, maandag kan het vrijdags of zo.
Vrijdag?
Vrijdag 22 juni.
Om 12 uur, om 10 uur 30?
Ja,
10 uur 30, hè?
22 juni.
Zoals vandaag.
10 uur 30.
Alors. Dan doe ik dit puntje bij doen. Dat is mannen wat. Dat is 63 plus. Oké, dat is goed. Voilà. Ga dat weer zien. Als het niet is, laat ik u eens weten.
Komt toch klaar?
Ja, is goed. Dank u wel en goede Pasen.
Ja, voor u ook, hè?
Even bedankt. Amuseer u voor vanavond.
Ja, dat zal wel. Oké, salutjes.
Ja, bedankt. Dag.
Oké.
That's good. We can take it off now. Voilà. Ben je benieuwd? Remember to raise up the hair very well, very important, like I always say, so as not to leave silicone, especially when the hair is already sensitive. If you wash and you don't raise it proper, you are leaving build up, you are creating build up on the hair. I always do this before I put treatment. I towel the hair to make sure that I'm using the right treatment. If it's conditioning need, if it's mask, if it's protein, so. So I'm using a moisturizer specifically designed for color after color moisturizer. You can see that the hair is a bit dry and as well fragile. Twisting and going over with your arm, it just makes the treatment a bit warmer when you rub it, become a little bit warmer and it penetrates faster into the cuticle of the hair. Okay, now you can see the hair is a little bit more smooth now. So I'm going to be taking it off. I'm going to make sure that I raise the product off very well. If not, I will not be able to get volume on my hair, on my brushing. So you have to take it off and the water must be a good temperature, not too hot, because the hair is already fragile. Like I said, you don't want to overuse the heat. You want to protect and prevent as well. And if you are that person above 35 plus who is struggling with hair loss, shading, hormone stress, dryness, and you can watch all the tips that we give about shading, about your hair changing after 35. It's not a magic, there is a reason behind it. your light, you have to be gently, start from the ends and work towards the hair for the length. Avoid aggressive combing and brushing. I think next time I'll use more protein, something more deeper for her. But today the hair is colored. So if I use something too heavy, the hair will be too light and too flat on her head. Okay, so we are done here. We are gonna be Nancy, dat is gewoon droog, zeker veel.
Ja, gewoon, nee, niet te veel brushen.
Yeah. So we're gonna be just hand-free styling, okay? Okay. Yeah, let's just do that. Yeah, show me.
That?
Ja, dat is goed, dank u wel. Dat is goed. Oh, nee, we gaan naar je plaats, ja. Ga ze even niet gezien. Nee, ga naar je plaats, dat is goed. Dat is beter zo. Oké. Maar het is al 1 uur. Oké. Heb je graag mousse of iets anders?
Mousse voor?
Voor te drogen, voor een beetje stevigheid.
Nee.
Nee? Waar is mijn spray? Ja, dat is daar. Aan de borst. Zo stil, hè? Het is Pasen.
Ja,
Ja, ongelooflijk.
ze zijn allemaal weg op vakantie, denk ik.
Ja, het is zo van de morgen. Er waren voldoende plaatsen
Het
te
is
parkeren.
een lange weekend, hè? Dus
Ja.
ja.
Ik heb ook lange weekend genomen. Woensdag, maandag, dinsdag, heb ik het niet. Hallo. This texturizing cream for blow dry, since the hair is more to the dry side, so instead of using mousse, I will use this to give it that soft texture. At the same time, it protects the hair against the blow dry, against heat. There's a heat protector on it, probably. Yeah. Smell good. It smells good, she said. Maar even staan,
Ja.
dus ik ga iets gedaan hier en dan maak ik dat klaar. Die poncho moet niks af, zeker, hè?
Nee, ik heb dat vorige keer al gedaan, dus
Oké.
alleen nog maar gezien hier.
Oké. gonna be blow drying. We're just gonna dry the hair soft style.
En masker en olie. Jij kunt wel goed vanavond.
Ja?
Gewoon uit en dan.
De masker.
Ja, en de olie, voordat ik banaan eruit rook. Is dat goed? Is dat niet goed?
Alsjeblieft.
Is dat goed? Is dat niet goed?
Ja, is goed, is goed, want je haar heeft dat nodig. Je haar is droog, je heeft dat
Ja,
nodig.
ja, dus
en daarmee dat ik dat vraag. Je heeft dat nodig.
En een shampoo
Ja?
speciaal gemaakt voor drogen.
Droog, hè? We hebben het droog, is gewoon gemakkelijk. Ja, je luistert,
maar dat
ja.
blijft er wel lukken.
Ja, ja.
Dat was de bedoeling.
Maar je hebt nog altijd die messen die doorkomen.
Ja, dat wel. Ja.
En als je volledig wil laten werken, dan gaan we
Dat gaat
nog
tijd
een
niet nemen, hè. Dat gaat tijd niet.
Dan gaan we donkere dingen moeten opzetten.
Ja, ja.
Ah, sorry. Ja, dat lacht.
Ja, toch waarschijnlijk af en toe een filage moeten doen.
Ja. Maar ja, sowieso, je kleur je haar niet iedere 6 weken en dat je een coulage moet doen. Onder zoveel, dat valt nog mee, want coulage is niet agressief voor het haar. Dus zacht is eerder meer gezond en de kleur dan agressief. Dus.
Dat dat bloem totaal uitgebloed zijn. Ja. Lekker toch.
said I had the blonde after.
Yeah.
And die kleur dat is de haar kleur worden. Dat is een kleur, maar niet volledig de kleur.
Ja, voilà. Even kleur. Mijn haar is niet dik genoeg. En mijn mensen, dat geeft zo een beetje volume, maar hoe zeggen we dat? Poppende in Frans. Maar
Ja. Maar kan een dokter heeft veel haar, hè?
ja, ik had ook veel aan voor, hè. En mijn zoon ook.
Dan moet je gewoon.
Ja, zo'n pak, en ik doe dat altijd met mijn haar. Ik neem mijn haar, doe een pak aan.
Ja.
Ja.
Maar nu niet meer, hè?
Ja, ik wil niet meer, hè. En als het even is, je ziet dat het meer is. Daarom wil ik een beetje zo.
Of vind je van die kleur? De kleur is mooi.
De kleur is goed.
Het is naturel, hè?
Ja, heel
So
naturel.
I'm just gonna go explain to my viewer a little bit what I did here. My clients have base 2. Before now, she'll be doing highlight. Her hair now become, sensitive and shading face. So she's losing a little bit of the hair. So she want to go off that highlights. What I did now, I use base 9, just like normal color. So we did Dantone balayage with normal color. That way, when her hair is growing, you will not see that she have a new growth. See, she's base 2 normally. So we use normal color to do Dantone, in highlights because she wants to get over this blonde. So with time, she will now have base 9 without highlighting her hair. It look more natural. Even when she have new growth, you wouldn't see it, okay? So that's what we just did. She don't want too much blow dry. She want to save her hair of that stress of over blow drying. So this is it. The color is good. It's warm. It's not too dark because with age, if you use that color, you become a little bit more strict, especially if you're very light in skin. So that's what she wanted, and that's what she got. Hope you guys like it, but if you don't like it, yeah, everybody have choices. Yeah, so let's show it to them. So if you are somebody that also thinking, yes, I want lighter color, I don't want everything to be the same, I don't want to color my hair, so you can actually get your hair balayage but with normal color instead of highlighting, so it look more natural. So nobody can tell you that she's actually base 2, like dark, dark brown. So if the hair is growing, if she have new growth, you wouldn't see it. It really mix perfectly well because the base I use is more of gold, more of base 9, more gold ash color. Okay, so that it is. Thank you for watching. Yeah, not another casa.
Oh. Met de konijn?
Ja, dat gaat wel. Ja.
Ik heb met een kruising een beetje.
Oh, that's the So right away we are going direct. I had a client to color. She's already waiting, so we're gonna go straight. Zit je hier graag of daar?
Daar.
Ja? Okay. So we're gonna be coloring immediately. Happy Easter in advance. So comment faire là? Yeah. Just gonna get her ready and then set it. So I'm coming, guys. Smooth. Oké, wat gaan wij doen?
Ja, ja.
Dank u wel.
Deze ding.
En fijne paas?
Ja, jij ook, hè?
Ja.
En tot donderdag, hè? Tot
Ah ja, donderdag. Ah ja, ik zie
Donderdag.
donderdag. Ja, is goed. Merci.
Ja.
Ja, ja.
Het is goed reizen.
Ja, ça va, ça va.
Ça va.
Dus we gaan enkel de nestgroei doen. Hoe gaan
Ja.
we doen? Hoe gaan we doen?
Hetzelfde. Wat denk je?
Hetzelfde? Ja, ja. Ja, ik vind dat ook dat die kleur mooi is. Dat is niet... Allee, we
Nee.
gaan nu naar de zomer, dat is goed.
Ja, dan
Hè?
uitgroeien.
Ik ga gewoon een color match doen,
Ja.
dus aangepaste kleur die deze kleur past.
Ja,
Snap je?
ja.
Toen ik de laatste keer gekleurd had,
Ja.
was die kleur wat donkerder.
Ja.
En nu is het verlicht.
Ja.
Als jij zegt tegen mij, ik wil deze kleur, hoe het nu is, ga ik een color match doen. Dan ga ik
Ah,
gewoon
ja, dus dat-
aangepast zo.
Ah,
Hè.
maar ja, dat
Dan ga ik
wel, ja.
identiek niet nemen, maar wel
Ja.
iets gelicht.
Ja, het is goed.
Is goed?
Ja.
Oké, is goed. Dan gaan we zo op basis afnemen. Voilà, dan gaan we. So, we are gonna, je haar is een beetje vettig, hè?
Is
Ja.
vettig nu?
Ja, ja. The hair is a bit oily. So, I'm gonna do the root touch, okay, of the gray hair root touch. The previous color was base 7 and we did some highlights on it. But right now you can see the color is wine out a little bit and she liked this color. It's normal when we're going into the brighter days like the spring, what do they call this season? I don't know anyway. So the weather is getting clearer and brighter. I always advise my clients to go a little bit lighter so that it will not be too harsh for them. So I'm going to be doing color match on this particular hair right now. So I'm not going to be using my previous color, but just to match what I have here. That is all. So stay tuned while I get the color ready, okay? And watch to the end to see the result, okay?
Dat is ook de eerste keer dat dat vettig is, hè?
Ja, het is vettig toch?
Ja.
Ja.
En anders was het altijd trouw, hè?
Ja, je hoofdhuid, hè? Het is je haar niet die vettig, het is je hoofdhuid.
Dat is mijn hoofdhuid.
Ja. Je haar zelf is droog
Ja.
en je hoofdhuid is vettig.
Ah, ja.
En dat plakt op mijn haar.
Ik vond dat van de morgen warmer was.
Ja, ik weet het niet. Ik ben nog niet naar buiten geweest, dus ik kan echt niet zeggen hoe het weer is van buiten. Is dat koud?
Ja, ik vind dat koud. Ik heb kou.
Om moet ik dan zeggen? Ik heb ook rap toe.
De heel krap van.
Heel rap toe. Heel snel zo. So, guys. So instead of using the base 7 before, I'm using base 8, 8.5 right now to match the hair color. So let's go. She is 100% gray or 95. Let me just say 95% gray. Hope you guys can see. Let's see. Let me get you guys close. Those people who are interested. So, and if you see the hair is a bit oily, if your hair is shiny towards the roots, that means you have the hair is oily. Of course, it's not the hair itself. It is your scalp that is oily, and that has to do with hormone. Some people are very nervous, always agitated, so everything reacts on your scalp. And of course, your hair grows from your scalp, and those oily stay in your hair, and that is why you lose volume. You can see it's, I don't know if you guys can see it's shiny. You see, that's from the oil of the scalp. And at the same time, if you see here, it's also more shady. I don't know. I think this is too high. Let me see so you guys can see. It's more shady. See? Let me see. It's more shade. See, she have more shade here. You see how picky that place is? So this is what we're going to do later. We are going to give my beautiful clients more volume. But you are not going to know that she have this shade. Okay? You see? So the majority of her thick hair is here at the back. This very particular place. But that is where I come in as an expert for those people who are losing their hair, who have tiny hair. That's why they visit me. So if you don't see anything on it that you are learning from here, that is on you. But if you think you are learning, if you have shading hair, don't panic. There's always a situation, a solution. Follow me. I'll be sharing the tips, and I'll be teaching you how to manage your hair, how to manage your shading hair, even if your hair is not shady, how to avoid it also. So let's get straight to the business. Let's go. It's almost time, so in 3 o'clock we're stopping the live, so you guys can go and enjoy the weekend, and me too, go enjoy my weekend. On Monday there will not be live stream because I'm taking 3 days off, so I will not be live streaming on Monday, but I will be live streaming on Friday, so I'll be resuming work Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So my beautiful, amazing friends who are always here all the time when I'm on live stream, thank you so much for your support. I see you all. I see you. See all your comments. Don't worry, I read them. So, and there's a video about why your hair is not growing that I made. This was a live stream. If you want to know more why your hair is shading, why your hair is not growing, or why you think your hair is not growing. Actually, your hair does grow, but why you think your hair is not growing, or why your hair stay at the same length maybe all your life. So that video, I explained the reason why, okay? So if you are interested, you can just go and watch it. It's on my YouTube. If you are joining us for the first time, you are very much welcome to this live stream. I live stream Monday, Thursday, and Saturday between 12 and 3 o'clock, where you learn more about hair, about nails. So if you are interested, always join us and watch our video. If you have any question, you are so welcome to ask those questions or leave it under one of my videos. If I see your question, I usually respond. Usually. If I don't respond, that means it's a question that is not a question. You know what I mean by that, right? Those who follow me, they understand. A question that is not a question, you know what I mean? If you ask me all questions about hair, about what I'm doing, yes, I will respond to you. So you can see that I'm doing already new growth, right? I'm blending the color. If you are doing new growth, you want to do only the new growth, blend your color. Don't just leave it where the new growth stop. That way you give the hair, you make a demarcation, you make it a sharp line. No, we don't want to do that. My clients have a very stubborn gray hair, difficult to cover. You see, it's a thick hair. Before she had a lot of hair, but with aging, hormone, stress, she started losing. But she still have good structure. On that video, I also explained the difference between losing your hair and shading. So that video is very interesting. Go watch it, okay? So I don't always have to repeat myself. If you really want to know more, go watch that video. You don't want to build up on the hair, so all this build up, when you always deposit color on the particular part of the hair all the time, so now the color is going to be heavy on that particular hair and it becomes build up. If you use treatment, if you blow dry your hair, it's not moving, it's not bouncing the way you would love your hair to be bouncing, that is build up, meaning your hair is too heavy, you use too much stuff of too much color or too much products that make it to be too heavy. So to avoid that, you do what your hair needs. Don't overdo. Less is more. If your hair needs protein, you give your hair protein. If your hair needs moisture, you give your hair moisture. If it does not need any of them, just let the hair relax, okay? And what you must not forget is your scalp. Healthy scalp is healthy hair. When you have a very healthy scalp, the hair that grows also grow healthy, shining, beautiful, glowing. But if you just only treat your hair and you mess up your scalp, yeah, it will affect your hair. So that's why when I wash my clients' hair, when I shampoo them, I like to give them massage, not only because I want the shampoo to settle in, but it made the blood flow circulate better, you know, the blood circulation circulates better and the clients are relaxed. At least those ones who can relax, because it's not everyone that can relax. And if clients cannot relax, I do not continue the massage. I just stop because there's no need. There's no need of that. So you need to learn how to relax. If you are somebody and you're watching me and you just start suddenly losing your hair, or maybe you start getting shady, you just have to look around. What are you doing wrong? And sometimes you are not doing anything wrong. Maybe you are overstressed or medications. A lot of things can contribute to the reason why your hair is getting tiny, your hair is shading, a lot of things. I've seen a client that just went under operation, and after that, she lost about 20% of her hair. And after some time, with proper care and relaxation, she got everything back. So you have to know what you're doing wrong, the routine you change, Your body inside is like a machine, you know. So anything you do, it reacts. It reacts. If you are happy, your body reacts good. If you are sad, your body also reacts. Your hair, your scalp, it reacts. You say it on it. I can literally say to a client, you are worried just by touching the hair, just by seeing the hair, touching, and I will say, oh, there's something going on. If it's somebody that I really know very well, I can say that. So that is to tell you that if you are healthy or not, it shows on your hair. So you want to make sure that you don't stress yourself. Stress is very, very, very bad for your hair. And I'm not saying it because other people are saying it. I'm saying it because I have the experience. I have the experience. I've been running my salon for almost 20 years. And I've been behind the chair for almost 25 years. So if I'm talking, I know what I'm talking about. I've seen it. In the beginning, I sometimes get scared. What happened to your head? So scary sometimes when you experience that. Like, how can you just lost your hair like that? Just in 1 week, you lose 20% of your hair and you didn't do nothing wrong. Yes, stress can cause you that. And believe me, stress can cause you that. This is not joke. So my lovely lady in the house, I'm advising you to just manage your stress level. Don't let it cost your health. I don't know if your hairdresser have ever told you this, that you should. If you want a beautiful, glowing hair, you need to reduce your stress level. We all have stress every day, okay? We cannot live without stressing, but there's some level of stress that your hair reacts very bad against. Like myself, I have stress too. Now when you complain, I'm not saying you, when you complain about me, it's also giving stress, right? Anyway, I'm joking for that. But everyone has stress, you just have to manage it. So now, in order to make sure that the color blend together, I'm just gonna do some few low lights here to blend my color well. Just few ones, just to make it more natural. You know, guys, in as much as I like modern things, I like things to look natural, beautiful. Less is more elegant. Those are more of my style. So those are things I always advise my clients. Okay. A makeover. Which kind of makeover is that? Let me know. Which makeover? I don't know the makeover. I've not been reading chat anyway. I've not seen much. So let me know that makeover. My clients will be saying, which makeover? Let me know the makeover. I'm curious. I'm curious to know that makeover. Please, which makeover do I need to do? And who is going to make the makeover? So, yeah. Okay, so now I'll be waiting for my next client. I've done this. to be sure that I have all the gray, so I do like to control, go back again around the ear, back side, just to make sure you have everything. So, especially this kind of stubborn gray hair, yes, very, very difficult to cover. And coffee chair?
Nee, danke.
Okay, she do not want coffee. So you get your coffee, and let's go and clean all these plastic together before my clients get in. So let's just tighten up this rough plates. And then if you have any question, you can ask those questions while I'm doing this cleaning. If you have questions, you are free to ask them. I have a blow dryer. She's gonna be here. Oh, I'm faster today. I'm too fast, guys. Am I too fast? I think I have hairdresser in the house. Am I too fast? So I have 15 minutes left before the client comes in. Getting a perm, yeah, getting a perm. It's not that common anymore. Perming is not that common anymore. Now it's more of highlighting and that. Years ago, perming was common. How many years ago? I think just maybe before the COVID, there was a lot of people were getting perming. The companies were trying to bring back coiling hair, just like now. They are still trying, but it's not staying. Especially in my country, many people like straight hair. So that is why you don't see me use straightener that often. Because people around my area here, they do like straight hair. And I like, of course, wavy. I like to show you guys different things that I can do, but the client is not me. You see, these are real clients. These are real paid clients. It's not like I ask them to come as model. They are not model. So if it's model, they can do what I ask them. But this is straight salon experience, daily salon life. But I have few permanents, but it's not common anymore. It's not that common. Thank you. Every country have their style. You know that every country, even in my country, some city or some area, they have their preferred color, like color, yes, to some areas. So, yeah, sometimes it's difficult. There are things I want to do, but I don't have books for it. I don't have people who want that. So what can I do? Like 30 minutes away from here, that city, most people like warm blonde, like gold blonde. And in my area, people don't really like gold blonde. They like very, very light blonde. So you see, that's why even the young ones too. So maybe I can say a bit classic, yeah. But not because I wanted, but the clients make me so. And I didn't like to try new stuff. I like challenges, new stuff, new hairstyle. But just on the client. If they don't want, I cannot force them. So, right, let me know in the comment section, what would you like to see? What hairstyle would you like to see that you've not seen, especially those of you who have been watching me? Which hairstyle you would love to see that you've not seen me do in all this time? I wouldn't say year because I started live streaming since May last year, so we still have time. So you're still gonna see more of me, you know. So let me know, comment it, which hairstyle you would love to see or what you would love to see. Man, people come from far to visit my salon because I know how to manage their light hair. And it's not everybody that can manage that, especially if you are used to work with volume hair. People just want to use that same style, but the style you use for a hair that is a lot, that have volume, is not the same style of treating the hair, coloring and managing the hair. No. And it's not everybody that can do that. Sometimes if I go on vacation, the client, oh my God, when are you coming back? My hair is going to be rubbish for the 2 weeks that you are gone. Yeah, because even the blow dry, if you don't do it well, the day after you wouldn't even see it. So you have to master it. Having much hair, having to do clients that have a lot of hair, that's easy, you know. It's easy because you can't do that. You can't do much wrong. But having clients that have few hair, that their hair is tiny, fragile, having to do that and give them volume hair, that is not easy. That's not easy. You see. So it's like following the crowd. It's easy. You know, everybody going easy. They're standing alone. It's not easy. So that's what I'm trying to say, compared to people who have clients who have a lot of hair and all that. Yeah. Okay, you want to, okay, yeah, I have done that. If you go on my page, you see the color we are talking about, Burgundy Pixie. I have it on my page. I have it. Beautiful, really beautiful. You go to the shots, you will see it. Maybe shots of last year. Last year, you will see them. Beautiful, beautiful. I love that color. But people don't like it. It's just like a season here, you know, in this area. Sometimes they take almost the same color all the time. Almost the same, not like exactly the same, but at least, you know, if they are staying in the range, like blonde range, they stay. And sometimes everybody go to brown. I don't know. Or like, are you going to take the same color? Yes. So there are seasons like that where I do more brown, and then there are seasons more blonde. Yeah, so that is it. Yeah, of course, natural hair. I mean, the difference between our hair and European hair is the coil and the dry. Our natural hair, as Afro, we have most Afro, of course, not everybody, because if you are talking of, for example, the people from Burundi, they have another texture of hair than the people from Nigeria, from Ghana. The texture is different. They have more soft, more rough coil. So, but when you're talking of Central Africa, that, I mean, like myself from Nigeria, our hair is more kinky, very dry. Why the European hair, they don't have that kind of a dry hair. What makes their hair dry is all the chemical treatment, like keratin treatment, balayage, coloring and all that. And we as Afro, we don't do this, but still we have dry hair, and that is by nature. Like we have dry skin, that is by nature. So the difference, if you are treating Afro hair, you want to give more protein, you want to give more moisture, you see. So, but when you come off general word, the way of treating hair is almost the same way. It's almost the same way because our hair grow the same way. It's the same phase, you see. You have white people who their hair grow very fast, and you have the one that their hair stay that place forever. The same thing with us. So it's just the same, exactly the same. The difference is the dryness, you know. And I think it has to do with, you know, the warmness, the warmness in our country. That is why our hair needs to be resistant, you know. I think so, you know. I'm just saying I think so because the way sometimes our hair is dry, I think it's specifically created to resist the sun or those weather. So, and their hair is also created to resist the winter. So that is it. But taking care of African hair, of course, I do take care of my own hair very well. Of course, if you don't take care of your hair, even if you are using extension, wigs, anything, where are you going to put it? You need a good base in order for you to put a clean extension, clean wig, whatever you call it. You need a good base, and at the same time, you still have to, once in a while, you go out with your real hair, you stay home, you do your things with your real hair. So most people who use extension, right now, a lot of people use extension wig that you don't even know, you can't even see the difference. So gone are the time when people think it's only because somebody is sick, that is why he's using wig, or somebody does not have hair, that is why she is using wig. Wig is just a comfort, just easy to manage, that's just all. Okay. Yeah, voila, that is it. Yeah, you are very right. You are right. Is it punchy? Yeah, it's of course, because I can say it. When I have a sister, before she have hair till here, till her back, and now if you see her hair, you wouldn't believe that she have that kind of hair before. You wouldn't. You will even bet that she never had it, because right now, because of the weather here, and then the water. Also, water can also break your hair. Do you know that? If you live in an area where the water is very harsh, I don't know, those of you who live in America, like we have people who live in Italy, in Belgium, for example, the waters are different. If you live in an area where the water has a lot of calcium, it can also, damage your hair if you are that person that do wash your hair all the time. Where's my clients? If you're that person that do wash your hair all the time, it can, of course, it can. So the humidity, everything contributes. Environment can change your hair, can make it nice, can make it worse. Just the same hormones, those, sometimes you see pregnant women and their hair will be glowing, or wow, you look so beautiful, And then after birth, the hair just go like down to zero, like from 100 to 0. That is to tell you, things changes. Your hair depends on a lot of stuff, depends on a lot of stuff. Yeah, so I'm waiting for my client. Where is she? We have blow dry, and after that we are going back. So that is it. If you have any question, you can ask while I wait. Like myself, I have a very light hair, very light, but not too coil, but it's dry. Yeah, it's very dry. So it takes time for me to blow dry my hair, that is to shoulder level, than to do other things. So a lot of people too have that. But I do advise people to take care of their real hair, take care of your scalp. It's very important for you. It's very, very important. Oh, which lady's hair? Which lady's hair? I don't know which lady you are talking about. I'm waiting right now. That color need to stay for 35 to 40 minutes. Why 40 minutes? Normally, the color should stay for 35 minutes. But when I have a client that had gray hair, like I used to say, stubborn, like difficult to cover. I use stubborn just to make fun with my clients. Say, your hair is stubborn. So when the gray hair is difficult to cover, I allow you to stay for extra 5-10 minutes just to have a really good coverage. So you are allowed, especially if the color is a light color, which is if the color is like from color 7 above, you can allow. But if you are using color 2, 3, 4, 5, you don't have to do that, because anyway it's going to be covered. Yes, because those colors are dark enough, they are going to cover. So you don't have to give extra minutes in order to cover the gray hair. Only if your color is light, that is where you can allow it to stay for extra 5-10 minutes to just have that full coverage for her. Okay, so that's what I do. So that is what I do for my clients. So right now, before I will take off that color later, I'm gonna do color shampoo just to make sure that the color blend to those other parts of the hair that I didn't color before, just to blend it. So I liked when I color my clients hair, I don't like this uniform, perfect uniform color. I like color to have those kind, those like it's bleached from the weather. You know, sometimes your hair can be lightened from the weather, so I like that kind of reflect on my clients' hair, where you can see different color on their hair, but more natural. Okay, instead of just one uniform color where everybody know that, oh, she's coming from hairdresser, the hair just gets colored because it's too pronounced. I like more of that natural look. So that's why when I color them after the root, I like to do those down tone balayage, just to make sure that the clients have some reflection on the hair. Okay, so that where's my client? Okay, it's just 2 o'clock. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? She forgot me, maybe. Maybe she forgot me because today is Easter. People are doing, no, Sunday is Easter. People are doing shopping there, shopping here, shopping there. Easter? I don't know. So you would like to see more Bohemian Pixie haircuts, okay? So what would you like to see again apart from that? Let me know what you like to see more of me doing. Let me know. The nails, you know, sometimes I don't live stream the nails. Now I live stream Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. So I just want to okay, I don't want to live stream nails too much so that you guys can get focused and learn more on how to manage your hair. Sorry, I'm looking outside. I'm just seeing the parking. Somebody will not hit my car. Okay, so because I don't want somebody to hit my car, guys. Okay, so what would you like to see me doing more? Hair, nail, facial treatment, wigs. What would you like me to do more? I'm waiting on the comment section. So let's go. What would you like to see more? Okay, and yeah, if I may ask you, what is your favorite, like till now, those of you who have been watching me till now, what was your favorite, like, oh, this is what I like more that you do? Let me know if you have been watching me, or maybe except all of you guys are the first newcomer today. If not, let me know, okay? Let me know why I'm waiting for the client. So what are you guys doing? What are you doing now? Let me know. Are you guys eating? What is the time in America right now? If you are from US, what is the time over there? Here is 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. Europe, Central Europe time. In Belgium time is 2 o'clock. We just changed our time last week. Normally this should be right now 1 o'clock. No, 3 o'clock. Where the time has been changed last week. So this, okay, 2 the same time as here. No. Oh, you're a newcomer. Thank you for joining, sweetie. Yeah, I'm waiting. Somebody forgot me. My client forgot me today, and I think because God want me to chat with you guys today. That is why, because I don't normally have this time to chat. So it's good once in a while. Have a coffee. Oh, you're having a coffee. 503. Okay, early in the morning. Enjoy your coffee. That is good. Early morning coffee. Okay. That's like Saturday there. Yeah, Saturday morning. Okay. Here is 204 to be precise. 204, yeah. The Netherlands, goedemorgen. No, goedemiddag. I have a Netherlands here. So, Mary, is that Mary? Okay, je bent van Nederlands. Dus je spreekt Engels. Begrijp je me dan? Okay. Ah, okay. Belgium, the center of Belgium, the city, the big city, Brussels. Okay, goedemiddag. Voilà, mijn klant is me vergeten. Voilà, my client forgot me. So I need to gist with you guys. I'm forced to gist now. I'm forced to talk. Ah, okay. Oh, that's good. That's good. I know. The Netherlands people, they do speak English and Dutch. That's that I know. Just like the Flemish too. Most Flemish people do speak English and Dutch. So the Netherlands, yeah. So, but my clients didn't show up. What should I do? Give me a tips. What should I do? What should I do now? Now that I still have 20 minutes to wait before this color will get ready. 20 minutes. So let me know what you want me to do. If you don't have any question, I will go take my coffee. I think I'm gonna take coffee, but I'm gonna go off live and take this coffee because I want to enjoy the coffee. I want to sit and relax and enjoy the coffee. Where is that? 8 o'clock, 8:05, 8:05. What would that be? That's America. Of Canada, is that Canada? Oh, okay. Okay. On the top of my head and oh, so you mean here? You're both here, really? So you guys use different name. Are you a guy or are you a lady? Because on the name I really can know who is a guy and who is a lady. So you have to tell me. Sorry for the question, but I have to ask before I can say something. If you don't have hair here, you lose the hair, or do you still have hair around? Just let me know what happened, how. If you want an advice, you have to at least let me know how you lose the hair, you just lost it. Because sometimes you can get bored from stress. Yes, I have seen a client, really two, one lady and one guy, got both patches, like all over, like both like this everywhere from stress. Yes, and this is not a joke now, I'm being real right now. But after some, so I advised the guy, and he was a guy that was very sensitive with his hair, very sensitive. So when I saw it, he was my client, and let's talk about this now, about this boner now. Let's get serious, okay? So he was my client, and he used to come to me, and he's a young guy, and I'm talking about a guy of 22 years, So it's not like I cannot come in and say hormones and blah, blah, blah. This is a very young, handsome guy, and I used to cut his hair like every 2 months. But then he came back one day, and when I was cutting the hair, I saw like both patches all over, especially at the back side. So I was shocked. So first of all, I asked him, what happened? What do you do? And he was like, what did I do? Because maybe he could say he did something, because he couldn't have done nothing, because it's not like he scripted. No, if both is always shining, that's how you know this is natural. If somebody script hair is different, somebody use a scraper to it's different. So I was like, no, I didn't do anything. I said, look, I took the mirror and I showed it to him. I said, look, you have a lot of these both patches at the back. And of course he was worried. So I spoke to the mom, and I told the mom he has to visit a dermatologist so that he can, go further. Because if you don't do nothing, if you see something wrong with you or with your hair or your scalp, you didn't do nothing. Nothing is not gonna, no magic, You have to know why and how to solve it. So they went to the dermatologist, and they got something like, I think it's a serum or something like that, and a medication. And he continued using those things that the dermatologist prescribed for him. And as time goes on, hair starts to grow in those particular place. So after some months, like 8 months, hair grows everywhere. So those patches, those bold patches were away. But it's not every hairdresser that will tell you, because some are like, oh, I don't want, this is sensitive stuff. They are scared to tell you, you understand? So, but if I see anything wrong with my client hair or scalp, I just can't quiet. That is my personality. I can't quiet. I just say it. Because if I am your hairdresser, it's like I'm your doctor. It's like your doctor seeing you getting sick and you just keep quiet, and you are going to visit your doctor every day. that wouldn't be fair, and that is not a good doctor. A good doctor is to prevent, to update you what is going wrong with you. So it's the same thing. I see myself as a bit of hair doctor. When I see anything wrong with a client's hair, even when they don't see it, or maybe they see it and they neglect it, they say, oh, nothing, Vicky I will go to Vicky next week and she will blow dry it. And I will say, hey, Vicky, I'm not a magician. You have to do your part and I will do my part. So I will tell the client, listen, this is it, your hair is, you are losing your hair. Your scalp is extremely sensitive. Your psoriasis is coming up. You have too much scratch. Visit a dermatology. See, so I tell them this, and sometimes I have to be serious with them also, because if I say it with a normal tone, some of them some people are very nonchalant. You know that, even you yourself that is watching me, you are nonchalant sometimes. So I have to be very serious with them. Like if it's 50% bad, I will tell them that it's 80% bad. Because why? I want them to really take that step and know the reason why. And sometimes is unexpected stress. Those some things happen. Like I have a client who just unexpectedly lost her husband, you see. And when I see her the next 2 weeks, I don't even know what to do with the hair. I'm like, I don't know what to do, because it's like I don't know the hair anymore. I don't know. It's because if I touch it, it just, nothing was on that hair. And that is how your body reacts, and the reaction, you see it on your hair. Yes, on your hair. It's very important. So take note of that. So about me, somebody said I should talk about me. Nothing much about me. I'm a hairdresser, I'm a cosmetology, I do facial treatments, I do nails, I do hair, I'm an entrepreneur, so I am a real estate developer. So I do a lot of things, guys, I do a lot of things, but let's talk about hair. I'm here to help you about your hair, and that is what is important. So if you have any question about your hair, let's talk about it. If you have something that has been bothering you about your hair and you're a lady, let's talk about it. Concerning that board, you said that you are a lady and you have bald head there. Once it's bald, there's no much you can do about it, and especially if you're not a young person anymore. If you're a young person, I can advise you to visit dermatology. But if you are that above 35 plus 40 and you have that bald in the middle, I will tell you that is Mother Nature. You can't do anything about it. But the only thing you can do, if you still have hair around, you can manage it. There are these topettes. You can do a lot of things with it. You can use topette wig. Those are those topettes that you just put it at the middle and it blends with your hair. Yes, it's so good. You won't see the difference. Of course, you are on social media. You know what I'm talking about. So you can do that. But don't let it to bother you. It's just hair, okay? We have so much option right now. When you talk of hair loss, there's so much option. So don't stress yourself about that. You can find a solution that will make that, that will sort that out. But the only thing is you cannot grow it back like the way it used to be. I once had a client, a guy, and he lost his hair here, but the surrounding was still very much, good thick hair, and he went into this hair transplants. And then I was telling him that even if you do the hair transplants, there's never a way you can get that 100% hair that you had before. I told him, I said, I'm going to try it. Of course, he did try it. He did get, of course, the operation was successful. He did get some hair back, but the hair is lighter than the other hair, his natural hair. So it's not blending. He just have a sort of, I have few hair here, but it can never be the same. So I will advise me, if you are getting bald, you don't have to worry about it. Just cut your hair short around it. That's just it. But if you're a young guy and you are getting bald, but I understand that it's yeah, it's not nice at all. It's not nice and it's not pleasant because young guys that have bald hair, they look more serious. They look a little bit older. So if you are that person, you just get some tuppets, you know, that can just blend your hair. Don't worry about it. It's a lot of people do that. You don't see the difference. So don't stress yourself. Don't be unhappy because you are losing hair at the middle of that. There's so much solution right now to solve, you know, to solve that. So right now I'm gonna be. You might plus name and the staff. Yeah. So we're gonna be taking up the color. Gonna do the matchup, and then we'll raise it off. Ah, no, I don't ring clients. You know why I don't ring them? Because before they get here, maybe my next flight is almost there. So there's no need to ring the clients. I don't do that. It's like I'm disturbing them. When they come the next time, they will pay 50% of it. So they will know that they will not forget about speaking next time. Thank you, dear. They will not forget about me, or they pay or no service. It's as simple as that. Because I could take somebody else. Now I'm here standing. I like to be busy all the time. I'm more of the busy type. So now at least you have no Vicky Rice. I've talked much today than I have spoken for the last 2 months.
Weer is dat precies wat verbeterd is.
Probably?
Dat weer een beetje verbeterd is precies.
Ja.
Van de morgen was het goed zo.
Ja, maar ze geven dinsdag betere weer.
Ja, hè.
Ja. Ja, ik ben super blij, want maandag tot woensdag
Ja.
ben ik vrij.
Ah ja.
Ik ga eens uitslapen, dat is
Ja.
heel belangrijk. Ik ga met
Ja.
Bula slapen, en dan ga ik sporten.
Ja, ga dat sporten.
Ah, natuurlijk, hè. Ik moet mijn
Uw vorm houden.
vorm houden, hè, want
Ja,
binnenkort is zomer.
Ah
En
ja.
dan moet ik mijn bikini kunnen dragen. Hè?
Ah.
Mijn bikini kunnen dragen.
Ja.
Voilà. So that's color shampoo. I'm just going to allow the lens to take some few glow from the main color. So if you are somebody that do color her hair at home, this you can also do. Imagine you have a blonde hair and you just want to do your root grow. Once you are done with your root grow, you just allow the color to settle in. Either you just blend it up 10 minutes before you take off the color, or you blend it up before you wash it and leave it for some 5 minutes, you know, just to take a little bit from the glow of that color. Remember, inside every color there is this glowing pigment that is inside. So when you shampoo color like this one now, the time that you are doing it, that pigment, that shiny pigment, you know, it melts and make the hair to shine more than if you just raise off the color. So that shiny pigment do not have the time, you know, to spread and to deposit the glow on the hair. Okay? Your water temperature. Moet dat geknipt worden?
Ik weet niet, wat vinden?
Ga ze best nakijken.
Ja, moet je nakijken, ja.
Ja. So I'm gonna be washing the hair just only once. You see how foamy it is, so there's no need of washing the hair 2 times and stressing it again. If you have light hair, you want to avoid overwashing. Yeah. Hebben we zo nog doen aan de kapstafel? Is goed?
Ja.
Let's go to the blow dry. So we are almost done for today. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Have a wonderful day and happy Easter to you. So you can see, I just finished coloring. The hair is not dry. You can, I don't know if you guys, how you viewed it from there, but the hair is actually not dry. So that's why I'm going to be using leave-in condition after color, instead of using a deeper condition there. If I use a deeper condition over there, the hair will get more flat, so it will be difficult to blow dry, and she will lose her blow dry very fast. Ja, zeg maar.
Ik woon naar mijn man wel.
Ja, bel me. Bel me. Ik ga eerst drogen en als moet ik niet worden, dan kan ik nog
Ja.
Ja. So if you have a condition that you have, normally you have to spray.
Ja, kan ik dan komen over. Ja.
So you can spray it on your hair just the way I'm doing now, because I don't want to spray it too much over her hair to avoid the oily scalp, because her scalp is a little bit oily already. So spraying that, once it touches the scalp, it can stimulate the production of oil. So that is why I spray it on my hands before I use it. So there are little things that you can do to prevent oily scalp. If you're that person that have oily scalp, like using treatment, you just make sure you put the treatment only on the length of the hair, not spraying it everywhere. By the time it touches the scalp, yes, it stimulates oil, so that is why. So just stay tuned to see the end result. So I'm gonna use mousse to blow dry her hair. So if you have mousse like this, you see it's not coming out. So what I will do, what you should do, you just to put it inside hot water, or here, just put some hot water, and then it will come. So, but I think this is enough. If it's not enough, I will just do what I just told you. So that is the way to make sure that the mousse come up. I don't think it's enough. See that? So that you just put some hot water on it. If you notice, I'm not putting too much mousse at the back because she already have a lot of volume there from her natural hair. The most place is this middle part, this crown area. That is where we have to create that volume. And that is where I'll be putting much more mousse to have a strong hold or a better hold. So I always pre-dry before blow dry, just to make sure that I don't overuse the heat. So if you pre-dry, it's easy to do your blow dry and you don't use too much heat on the hair. On the back side, I'm going to try to brush flat. You see, the hair already have its shape because it's cut this way. So I'm not creating volume here. I'm just going to blow dry, no volume, so not too much roll. You're just going to make it a bit flat. The volume is here at the middle where I roll, and I will leave the brush on it to create some coil that will give me more volume. much as I don't want to really brush here, the ends has to be a little bit brushed, not just leave it straight.
Stilletjes op straat, hè.
Ja, het is stil, ik weet het niet.
Oh, mooi.
Ja, dat is
Zullen we
precies.
veel wegstemmen?
Ik denk van wel. Hallo. While blow drying your hair, you want to make sure that you dry the root very well. If not, if you dry only the length and the root is not well dry, you will lose the volume also. Make sure the root is well dry. Is the count or the under count?
It's all.
I think you can close. Small is back there.
Savait.
Ja, misschien binnen een paar weken.
Binnen een paar weken en
Puntjes, ja.
komen er toch elke week, ja.
Oh ja, inderdaad. Oh ja, inderdaad.
Maar ik vind het mooi.
Wat blieft?
Ik vind het mooi, het is zakvakleur.
Het is zacht, hè?
Zacht,
Ja, ik heb die kleur aangepast, hè? Anders, hè?
Ja,
Ja.
ja, het is mooi.
Een beetje creperen van boven.
Ja.
So guys, we just meat is in this crown area to make sure that the hair stick together and the volume stay a bit longer than usual. You can literally see where she have much more hair and where she do not have. All the surrounding the hair are thick, strong, but from this middle the hair are lighter, and that is why I teased to keep the hair together and also to make the brushing stay. much, enough more volume and still. So we're gonna create here, make sure the volume stay. It has to go round. What did you guys think about the color? We change the color, we go a little bit lighter. Since the summer is coming, I always say summer is coming. Once I see sun, for me, summer is coming. So let me know what you think. Do you think our previous color was better, or you think this one is as well good? Those of you who were here when she came in, you know, she had a little bit of highlights, and you can see we didn't color up the ends, but you can see that her highlight is a bit less. But once she washed the hair 2-3 times, those highlights will pump up again. And just to fresh the hair, that's why I do the color shampoo section that I did. Het is goed uit, hè?
Ja, het is goed.
Ja,
Het
hè?
is mooi, ja.
Ja, die kleur is
Het is
goed.
veel zachter, hè.
Moet ik dat opschrijven?
Ja.
Ja? Oké. Een beetje waar je laat.
Ah, ja.
My clients naturally have coiling hair. It's because of frequent blow dry that the coil is much lesser than usual. But she's normally somebody that have coiling hair. That's why you see the ends of the hair, they're always coiled back. So there's it. Als ik aan de mensen tonen.
Ja, ja.
Dat je kan leggen. So we are not going to do cutting today. So this is beautiful and amazing. People, that is the hair. We just did the color and blow dry. Zie je wat blij?
Ja, dank u wel.
Is goed?
Ja.
Langs hier, langs hier.
Ja,
langs
dank
hier,
u.
langs hier.
Ah, ja.
Zo, langs hier doen.
Ja, dank u wel.
Alsjeblieft. So beautiful and amazing people, thank you so much for joining the live stream today. If you are joining for the first time or you are just seeing this face for the first time, please do join us Monday, Thursday and Saturday between 12 and 3 o'clock. But this coming Monday, I'll be taking 3 days off. So I'll be resuming live stream from on Thursday and I'll be doing Friday also live stream. But the same time from 12 o'clock. Thank you for your support. Do watch our video, leave a comment. If you have any question, leave those questions under the video, okay? Thank you, God bless you, and happy Easter to you and your family. Have a nice day, bye-bye.